chance of them and a mobile centre-forward. It's a good team.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rüdiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Winning back possession. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Mbappe. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Electing to shoot. And a goal! That's his brace. They just can't keep him quiet.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Takes on the shot. Oh, good reflexes from the keeper and the danger averted. It's Neymar's corner. Just knocked it out of there. It's one corner after another. Enjoying time and space here. And putting his body on the line. Oh, terrific piece of goalkeeping. Well, behind for another corner. Going short. Is the chance on here? Magnificent challenge to win it back. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oh, just look at that! I don't mind saying, that is out of this world! Spectacular!
Well, when you see this again, it's just magnificent. Look at that for a bit of skill. That's a wonderful goal.
Three goals without reply. He's in behind. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal. Well, when things are going wrong, it's always the manager that's under fire. Ancelotti needs to make some big calls here.
Jude Bellingham. A struggle for Real Madrid to hang on to the ball. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. He takes aim, and a fine stop. The chance might be on for him. Must score! And saved by the keeper. Good tackle. Plenty of support here. In with a chance. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche. avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just look at the defending here. The keeper is left totally exposed. It's an easy goal in the end, but well taken. Well, Ancelotti knows his team haven't been good enough in this game, but how does he change it?
Well, they get the ball once more. And a shot from miles out. Superb block. Messi. What a save. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here it is again, and what a good bit of skill from Neymar to go past his man. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Giving the ball away. Mbappe. Has eyes for goal. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Has to clear his lines. Well, time just challenged magnificently.
Well, they've created so many chances, as you can see. Al Nassr have played really well here today.
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. Couldn't grab hold of it. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. Lionel Messi. Well, it could be on for him here. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, as you can see, they finished this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Can he finish? A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then it's a clinical finish from Messi. The outcome was never in doubt, was it? You just knew he would score from there. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. This looks more than decent. Trying to find the right angle of attack. Big chance. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Timely intervention. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Well, breaking at pace is always a possibility. Well, it fizzled out. Neymar. This is Salah. Decent position. Really important tackle. And he's made headway. And he's made it a brace for himself. The defender's just unable to stay with him. And he's having a field day.
Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending. Well, back to the drawing board, I'm afraid. His team have been really poor today.
So 3 minutes of stoppage time coming up. And here he is, Lionel Messi. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Messi. Well, they kept us shape defensively. Job done for now. That is that for the first half. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Promising pass. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Chances on. The fans are shouting, shoot! Oh, and it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Jude Bellingham. And support available. And let's give credit to the defending. And he might be through here. Surely. There it is. And he could scarcely have had an easier finish.
Well, here it is again. It's an easy finish in the end, but what was the keeper thinking? That's a poor bit of defending.
Retaining possession proving difficult. He's in behind. Oh, can you believe it? He's only gone and found the back of the net. We won't forget that goal in a hurry, spelling out just how deadly he can be. Sensational.
Well, just look at this turn, and the finish isn't bad either. That's a great goal.
Now they've lost it. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Will he find the net? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
Well, putting so much effort into winning back possession. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own, but quick thinking defensively. The fans want to see a shot. Superbly read and executed. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Neymar has a go here. Oh, good work by the keeper. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, did his job defensively. This looks more than decent. And the shot. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, just look how Lewandowski glides past his opponent, and then the strike from Lewandowski is absolutely devastating. The keeper just couldn't react to the power of the shot. What a goal that is.
A struggle to keep the ball from Real. And now having a go. No way through. They've lost it again, Real Madrid. Oh, he's through here. Oh, goodness gracious me. It's a special, special goal from miles out.
Well, here it is again, and they've taken their goal well, but the defending was non-existent. That should never happen.
Federico Valverde. Well, a bit wasteful from the merengues. Mbappe. And he takes on the shot. And no prop. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection.
Well, as you can see, he decides to go for the open side, and he does it brilliantly. But really, the goalkeeper is beaten too easily. That's the area he should be defending.
Rodrigo. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Can he find the right pass? Breaking at pace. Oh, this is looking promising. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. Now the counter-attack looks on. Neymar. And nothing comes of this attack. Ronaldo. A real opening now. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, this replay shows just how good Ronaldo is when he runs with the ball. And Ronaldo finishes it with so much quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have... Might be a chance here. Great movement. And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And once he gets onto it, there's only going to be one outcome. It's a lovely goal. Well, when things are going wrong, it's always the manager that's under fire. Ancelotti needs to make some big calls here.
Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And it's teed up for Ronaldo. Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal. Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Determined defending. Opportunity in the wide area. Messi cutting in from the flank. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. We will have 3 minutes of additional... Oh, big chance! It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, just watch this again. A change of pace, a change of direction, and a decent finish. That's a very good goal.
He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Chances on. Must be. Oh, can you believe that? How has he managed to score? A Rabona special. A masterclass at execution. And the truth is, very few could emulate that. You'll be hard-pressed to see a better goal.
Well, what can you say? That is a really cheeky finish, but it's also a very good one. Magnificent piece of skill from a brilliant player.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy.